am pumped. I am jazzed. I am all the things that just get my heart rate pumping because the Ladies in Sports International Conference was a smash hit yesterday. And the lady of the hour, the lady of the month, the lady of the year is here in the studio. She's kicking, she's punching, she's doing Taibo, she's doing all sorts. It's Tega Tiger.
I'm attempting my cakes. Good morning, Lagos.
Tega.
How was yesterday?
It was a blast.
People, give her her flowers, give her her flowers because
Yes.
that was amazing.
It was a blast. I had so much fun yesterday.
I took too much pictures for the first time in my life. I don't know where I have been. That's all I can say.
Oh no, but it
But
was
it-
absolutely fantastic. Congratulations, Tega. The seventh edition of Ladies in Sports International Conference held yesterday, Echo Hotel and Suites, and everybody was just praising you. Can't even
I
lie.
think she deserves a round of applause, so we should do that. For
We
her.
already gave it to her. You don't need to do
We
manual.
should clap for her
Physically.
manually.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I like the way people is trying to get my so quite clap now.
Teka doesn't do manual labor, and she's interested in people who don't need to do, who work smart, not
It's
hard.
so simple.
My
Shaka.
hands
Just
are
jam your
soft.
hands together.
I did so much clapping at the conference yesterday that my
Yes, I
hands
make
hurt.
people clap so much.
Yeah, you know, there was one point where I was the first one. I was like, my God, I started the way of clapping. It was amazing. Then after a while, I had to get Pebble to.
No, I was clapping.
No,
I've been
I
clapping
had to get
since-
him to clap harder
Oh, okay.
to make up for me.
Congratulations, Tega. It was
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
congratulations.
crazy. I just want to say, next time I go to somebody's event and I see that things are not going according to plan, I won't assume that they didn't plan.
Mm.
You understand.
I will understand
See,
that sometimes men can fail you. You know, there's a wisdom that comes with doing something yourself.
Mm.
So for the first time, so a few of my team members have jackpot to there's no other word I can use.
Mhm.
Or in Chopin's village, in local dialect, they have migrated.
Yes, they migrated. Thank you.
So, which left a lot of work for me to do. And you know, sometimes you don't understand how much work other people are doing until you do the work yourself, especially when you're trying to do your work. So, I just realized yesterday that some people's invites didn't go out. They were finding out online that
Mm.
the conference was on the day. I was like, no, I'm so sorry. And then some people didn't attend.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're chasing all legal
But
options with those ones.
It was no. So here's the thing: like some people didn't attend, but then the people that did
They
were
were
fire.
fantastic.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
But let's just talk about all the logistic problems. And then there were some people that didn't attend, and then they were apologizing.
Guys, there were some speakers that were in the air
yes.
during the
The
conference.
speakers were in the air during the conference. Like, how do you do that to yourself? Um, you saw your tickets before you left your country. Anyway, so there was all of that, and so, but the most inspiring thing I will tell you that if when something goes off during a major event that could define, you know, you or your program,
Mm.
pause for a minute and breathe. I kid you not, it works. Don't immediately react. Don't immediately fall down and cry and start throwing your legs. Don't immediately react and say, let's cancel everything. Just pause and breathe. And then I will tell you, keep going. Because at some point I said, you know what, should we go ahead with this? I think I spoke with you about it. I was like, should I go ahead with this? And I said, no, there's a reason we are doing this. And yesterday, there were lots of people, even from the sponsors to everybody, the sponsors that were even watching online in their offices said, you know what, Tega, especially for this speaker that was speaking on the value of brand management,
Mm-hmm.
she was very impactful. I really needed her. Then one of that,
No, let me even say her name. It was Bumi Okay.
yeah, it was Bumi
And
Okay.
she had everybody just
Yeah.
vibrating.
Bumi Okay
You know?
has over 30 years of experience in brand management, so she was fantastic. Then there was one that said to me, Tega, I didn't even know women did half the stuff that Aisha Falode
By the time
said she was
Aisha,
doing.
so I actually had to tweet about it because by the time Aisha Falode came to the stage and was speaking and just giving us some of the facts about what the Super Falcons have done, but also what the NWFL
Nigeria Women's
Football League, what they've done, how they've just from an administrative context
Yeah.
with they're running like Germans, like clockwork.
I kid you not. So she was like, they do so much that let's find a way that even for the Super Six in Benin, we can partner with them. For a start, she was just like, I cannot not support people that have on their own made things work. So at the end of the day, I felt happy that I pushed through all the disappointments and went to, even if it's just those two people that their lives were changed. Those two people's lives may not have been touched without the conference.
But man,
But man, yeah.
the it was like a masterclass on branding, on personal branding at that. Even
Yeah.
me, like some people tell me, "Oh, Shopper, you need to do this on social media. You need to package this," and I'm like, "No, no, no." By the time she just said it, just in like a couple of sentences, I was like, "Oh, Shopper, you need to sit up and wake up." So
It was a
even
good
if
one.
for those of us who aren't like completely in sports or anything like that, we still learned
Yeah, he still
a
learned
whole
something.
lot.
So
I'm feeling really, really just happy about women in sports. But yes, brands, please start sponsoring. Okay,
yeah,
do it
yeah, do it. Invest. All right.
because they're the winners.
Yeah,
I can't
we
stress
are the
this enough.
winners. We are the winners.
Yes.
Just think the last Olympics, the last World Championships, who won for you? At least we've gone to all the World Cups.
Ah,
That's
Since
all we are.
1991.
Since the inception in 1991.
Mm.
I'm not going to say anymore. I drop my mic now.
that's all, folks. Okay, so hey, get in on the action. Go over to WhatsApp, send your WhatsApp messages into 0809 444
You can also, tweet us at Smooth981FM. We're streaming live on Smooth981FM Lagos. Leave a comment there, and we will take all your comments and reactions to the program today.
Okay, and let's give you the rundown for what we've got going on in the show for a Feel Good Friday. It's always a Feel Good Friday when Tega's in the studio. And in basketball, the Phoenix Suns and Miami Heat take 2-0 playoff leads. We've got Nadal digging deep in tennis like Real Madrid to advance. Abraham fires Roma into Conference League final. That's at the Europa Conference League, and that's amazing. And Salah wants revenge in his Real rematch. The Spurs should not be scared of pressure against Liverpool, says Antonio Conte. And Milan's battle continues at the top of Serie A. This is like the battle that refuses to stop. Roman Abramovich says he has not asked Chelsea to repay a £1.5 billion loan.
Yeah.
And that is that.
I like no. First of all, Shopper, I must say,
Yeah.
I've impacted Shopper's life very differently. Shopper knows that Antonio Conte's name is Antonio Conte.
Wait,
Because I only wrote Conte there. You
Oh,
just said.
yeah.
I just wrote Conte there, and she just put his first name.
Guys, it's
like,
by osmosis.
I like the way you just know all these sports names. When last did you watch sports? Shopper doesn't even watch when I'm in her house.
I do now.
You put on the TV and you're watching Netflix on your phone.
There's no need to answer me. Sometimes I watch it, sometimes I watch it, people. Okay, so there you have it. Let's get straight into the sports.
And Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat laid their best out of 7 playoff series 2-0 after respective victories over the Dallas Mavericks and the Philadelphia 76ers.
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 No worry, your osmosis is coming.
All right.
But yeah, I would say expected by the Dallas Mavericks, but sorry, by the Phoenix Suns. They have a fantastic team. They got to the finals of the NBA last season. So you would expect them with a Devin Booker, with a Chris Paul, with an Aton, with the rotation that they have. They are going to go find this series. For Dallas Mavericks, you just know it's Luka Doncic and hallelujah. And again, Luka Doncic dropped 35 points on the night. Look, I say it. I'm sure if I met that boy in real life, I'd just be staring.
Continues to astound you.
I kid you not.
On a daily basis,
I
people.
kid you not. I'd be staring. How does he do this?
Like when Tega was like, "This Luka Doncic," I was like, "What is going on with him?" Now I saw his picture. I was like,
he's a sweet-looking chubby man that plays like the most athletic monster you've seen in your life.
He plays like the basketball Terminator.
I'm telling you,
he doesn't stop.
Fantastic man. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the support cast to help him. So it looks like Phoenix Suns is going to run away with this. In how many games, though? That's the only question. Phoenix Suns have been at home for the first 2 games. Moving over to Dallas later, so we'll see how the crowd will also help in the game. For the Philadelphia 76ers, right now, Doc Rivers and everybody else in Philadelphia are on their knees just praying for Joel Embiid to get healed because James Harden cannot do it. He couldn't do it with Joel Embiid. He certainly can't do it without Joel Embiid. He's just become a shadow of the player.
What is going on with Harden?
He's just not fit. It's that simple. He's just not fit, and he's not. There's a level you get to that you can't put in as much work as you used to put in when you were younger. So, he was struggling. And yes, he was struggling in the Brooklyn Nets rotation, but he wasn't the problem of Brooklyn Nets. There were, other circumstances. However, he's coming to 76ers with the struggle, and he just, for me, I think he just needs to put in the work at the gym before the match, before the games. Sorry, he has to put in work at the gym before the games. He has to do that.
Yeah, there's no need for us to see you
Yeah,
looking tired.
yeah. There's no need for us to see you panting down the way.
Yeah.
The work.
See, yeah, like let me just explain this thing to you about how I used to view football players until I went to an actual stadium and saw a match in real life. You know, when they're doing the camera work, you're just like, oh, what is this? What they're paying them for? All those millions? Then I saw it. I was like, oh, this field is big. The pitch is huge,
Oh,
and they'll just be sailing up and
you
down.
saw it. So I used to imagine that this thing was easy. Then they put me to play
And
a
then
game.
you ran.
And then I ran, and look, I ran from the halfway line to the goalpost, and I paused.
She didn't.
I was like, I'm not moving from here.
Tega, you didn't pause. You stopped. That was the extent of Tega's play in the game.
Yeah, but I think his work, the problem with James Harden has to come in the gym before the games.
Okay.
I don't think he's doing enough work before and after the games. I think he's gotten to a part where he felt his talent was enough.
At this point, he's cruising. Huh?
Yeah, he can't keep on with the game. He has to help his team. Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Abaka has sent in a message saying, Tega Tiger, congratulations on your event. I can so relate to your experience of planning an event when the Ducks just refuse to be in a row.
Yeah.
And cheers to many more big feats. Seriously, I
Yeah.
can't wait for the next edition. It's going to be different and it's going to be better, even more so. Ronson says, Luka doesn't have a good support cast and it really hurts. And you know, in basketball, the bench is crucial.
Exactly.
And Basher sent a message. He says, "So Tega is still on smooth." Okay.
Oh yeah, he's
Anyway,
but sure
my
we've
luck.
locker room has been at 8 from 8:15 to 8:45. We've been advertising it for a while, but hey, welcome to
Welcome
this
back.
new time.
Welcome back. Welcome
Yeah.
back. Okay, let's take the next.
Yes, so
story.
Bashir, 8:15. That's what time the program comes on. All right, so next what we're gonna be looking at is tennis, and Rafael Nadal saved 4 match points to beat Belgian David Goffin in an absorbing match on Thursday to move into the Madrid Open quarterfinals.
Yes, it was a tough one. Like, we tested Goliath, really. It was a tough one. Nadal had won the first set. It looked like it was going to be clockwork. Then the second set, David came back, and then the third set went on. It looked like Nadal was going to win. He was leading in the tiebreak by 4-1. Then David tied it. Then they started switching late. That thing went on for a while, and when Rafa Nadal said he dug deep like Real Madrid, he literally dug deep like Real Madrid. It was in the final moments that Nadal won that. And to make it even more interesting, Raul Gonzalez of Real Madrid was watching Nadal and supporting Nadal, and you know the every time Nadal missed and all the ahs. It was a Real Madrid something at the end of the day, and it was happening in Madrid. So you can imagine how it was. But it just showed you why Nadal is still at the top. Is the tenacity, the hunger, despite the determination, despite the fact that he has won many trophies. So for you to keep that, for me, the first thing is, after you've won 10, you're just like, I'm a big boy now, you know? But to keep this hunger and this drive, I want to ask him how he does it, because those are important questions that they can answer.
But Tega, now we've been hearing the name Carlos, or me, I've been hearing the name Alcaraz, right?
Oh, that is another wannabe. Sorry, Tega, did you say that on air?
Yes, but you know the 2.0, like Gemini Man, is it going to be?
I expect it to
What's
be.
going to
I
happen?
hope he doesn't freeze watching his idol, because he's a real Nadal fan, down to the way he dresses. He's a real Nadal fan.
But to see the kind of fan that is like, if
But
I can
he's-
just take out my idol.
I hope that's the kind of fan he will turn out to be, because sometimes they get in front of the people that they've been watching since, and sometimes they freeze.
They
and
start
then,
to stutter.
and then it's on the second time out, they're like, okay, I need to beat you. But he is Nadal. I kid you not. You see how Nadal runs tirelessly? That's Alcaraz. You see how Nadal digs deep? That's Alcaraz. The only difference between Nadal and Alcaraz is Alcaraz is younger.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
the
he
only
just turned
difference.
19, right?
Yeah, he just turned 19. That guy, he has energy for days. He'd play a 4-hour tennis match and still have the energy to run the marathon. That's how he is.
So now it's gonna be like experience over stamina.
Yeah, it has to be experience over stamina. Rafa Nadal cannot rely solely on his athleticism for this, because he's playing an equally athletic player who is younger. Doesn't have all the ankle and joint injuries, and Nadal has gone
That
through.
Nadal came back from.
So I
Yeah.
think so. At the end of the day, Nadal is going to have to use his experience to beat this guy.
Okay, we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Is he not the one that green?
Yes, that's the Alcaraz is the guy on
The
the other
one
side.
with the green.
That guy.
Just look at him.
I'm
Even
telling
when he
you.
went down.
Yeah.
He'll be like, he'll be like, man, yeah, yeah. I'm like, he just
But
like,
man, Nori just.
I'm warming up. Yeah. He's going to win.
Let's continue.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow, we have a number of hours. So we'll be back at 8:34.
Let's just read the stories. So be timing me. We'll be doing to 2 minutes. Hi everybody on YouTube. How you doing? I didn't
Oh,
see you
yeah.
at the conference yesterday.
Hold on.
I'm wondering where you were. Hmm?
Yeah, it was full, so I don't know why she's saying this.
Eh,
Because if you had come, you would have been standing. There were lots of people standing. So
But we eventually brought extra table.
it was standing room only.
We'll try. We'll make it bigger next time.
Oh, whoa. Okay, messages. I love how you guys are. See, this is the thing, because YouTube gets the expo. You guys are the ones seeing
I haven't stretched
karate.
since. That's why I was stretching.
I hope UEFA Champions League is on the menu for discussion. That's the 7 show. Oh no, they're British press.
Oh, that's why I don't like watching. After they play UEFA Champions League, I don't watch again because it's almost one of the reasons I don't want Liverpool to win, because the British press.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
No, they can.
You're
make
watching
you
the same
sit
match
with
and just
the-
be like, and so Manchester City was doing this, Manchester City was doing that, Real Madrid was playing nonsense. I was like, even us that were watching, we knew Real Madrid wasn't playing nonsense. How are you telling me this kind of rubbish? What is wrong with you? Pep Guardiola is just unfortunate. He's not unfortunate. He was beaten. He's incompetent. That's what he is. I'm sorry. I'm not even
So
sorry.
that's their mandate now. It's always been that way
Just
with
be
the
promoting
British
with
press.
Pep Guardiola.
Let's say the English press.
I will beat. Okay, yeah, let's say the English. No, even the Scottish have joined this. I'm sorry.
British press. Then.
But because they're talking for Rangers yesterday, I was okay. I was comfortable with it. There are 3 Nigerians